MBAs, please maintain. Entry into the auditorium. Dr. Stand up, the procession enter. May I invite Dr. S. Ramananda Shetty, Honorable Vice Chancellor of NIT. Are called upon to chant the hymns of Rigveda. Please stand up.
Sangajatvam samvadatvam samvo manamsi janata deva yata purve sanjananamupasate समानीव आहुति समानहृदयानिव समानमस्तु मनो यतवा अस्तति संगजत् संवदत्वं संवो मनांसि जानता संवो मनांसि जानता.
May you move in harmony, speak in one voice, let your minds be in argument, just as the ancient gods shared their portion of sacrifice. Let us pray together. There is originality in his novelty in his research pursuits. Indeed, he is the champion of all-inclusive approach to teaching and learning. He is our esteemed director, Dr. K. Shankaran. I invite you, sir, to deliver the welcome address and present the annual our institute to this Dr. JKSHIMGraduation.
A very good afternoon to all the people here. The president of today's function, Dr. Ramanand Shetty, Vice Chancellor of Niti University. Our chief guest for today's function, Mr. H. Kumar, Managing Director of Mangalore Refineries and Petrochemicals Limited. Dr. N.K. Thengalaiah, Professor Emeritus Justice K.S. Hegde Institute of Management. Dr. N.S. Shetty, Professor Emeritus JK. Dr. Niranjan Thiplukar, Professor NMA, MIT. Dr. Srinivas Rao, Vice Principal and Controller of Exams. Yogesh Hegde, Registrar, NITE. Professors Joshi, Sharma, Krishna Kumar, Sudhir Raj, and all other faculty members. Certificate from the hands of such an eminent person as Mr. Kumar, who combines pragmatism and technology management with social consciousness. We are indeed honored to have Dr. Ramanand Shetty with us today. A well-known medical doctor of eminence, he is a Vice Chancellor of Niti University, as all of you know, under which are some of the most eminent NITE institutions offering a dentist. Since inception. Sir, I extend you a warm welcome. Dr. N.S. Shetty, Professor Emeritus, is with us. He is well known in agricultural economists with vast experience. He has worked with UNDP, FAO, and assisted federal governments in various countries. A hearty welcome to you, sir. I would like to acknowledge with gratitude the able leadership of Dr. M.S. Mutaya, the JKSHIM, who set in place the path of progress made by the Institute, and A.Y. Ramesh Karnik, who later continued as the director of this institute. I would extend my warm welcome to Dr. Niranjan Thiplukar, Principal NMA MIT, the resources in the campus and supports us in all our endeavors. I extend you a very warm welcome. We have in the audience Sri Yogesh Hegde, Registrar, NITE Campus, who has always extended all help to JKSHIM. Thank you, sir. I'm also very happy to have Dr. Srinivas Rao over here. He's been helping with all our exams and other formalities required by the university. Thank you, sir. Members of the press and media have responded to our invitation and are present here. They've been supporting us by giving wide coverage and visibility to the worthy causes we espouse. I heartily welcome you all to Justice K.S. Hegde Institute of Management. And I finally welcome the young managers to action, to whom this day actually belongs. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this opportunity to give you a very brief account. To begin with, I'd like to inform you, sir, especially the chief guest, that our institute came into existence in 1998 with just 40 students, and we have come a long way. Today we have 360 students. Our 2-year Master's Business Administration program is recognized by the All India Council for Higher Education and accredited by the National Board of Accreditation, New Delhi. Currently we have a candidacy status from Accreditation Council for Business Schools and Programs. That's an international body. 2 years of hard work has given us the go-ahead for submission of the self-study report, which we will be submitting in August 2015. That is 2 months from now. ACBSP is a well-known international body headquartered in the US with a large number of American and international schools vying to be accredited by it. Accreditation to us is not just a matter of recognition of our merit, but a means to achieve further collective education with complete relevance to the constituents we serve. We have earned recognition at the national level with presence in the topmost category as adjudged by the latest 2014 Business India B School survey and were placed in the 51st position. So till the academic year 2014, we offered specializations in traditional areas such as finance, marketing, and HR. In the academic year 2014-15, we introduced a homegrown two-track dual specialization system. This allows for intensive specialization in traditional areas while also giving the students the option of dual specialization in, say, corporate finance and business marketing, or finance and consumer marketing, IT, banking, and so on. The response to this has been very positive from the students and recruiters. We will not just continue the system but fine-tune it further on a continuous improvement basis. We have maintained an excellent academic record of well over 90 points. Our placement records cumulative have averaged over 85% of the year. Despite the overall difficulty faced by the MBA job market, we have trended far better this year, both in terms of percentage placed and value to employers reflected in average salary. We have also been able to bring over theta, over which we have control, have already crossed that of last year. We are continuing with pedagogical innovations such as experiential learning, workbooks, peer evaluation, management in action, industrial projects, and internship. Constant innovations are being sought. This year we have introduced plagiarism checks for all the 3 major projects. I must congratulate the students for the efforts they put in the internship projects. We are trying to create an environment where critical reflection takes place in our classrooms, sites for contested discourse where all points will have a place on the table. We believe that subject matter is only a context for the development of the human mind and imagination. With a strong work ethic and unyielding conscience, critical and positive, it will be able to apply what students know judiciously in the most appropriate all practical situations. So let me take this opportunity to thank all students who are here on behalf of all the faculty and myself. The reverse mentoring and teaching that you students have afforded me and my colleagues. Your inquisitive minds, optimism, and positive and critical disposition have been a source of inspiration and growth to all of us, faculty and staff. During the past year, our faculty published more actively than before in terms of number of papers published and conference presentations. Some of the research journals or book chapters where the faculty have published during the last year straddle well-known publishers like Emerald, Elsevier's, Designs, Sage, and our own NITE Management Review. In the next 6 months, I think we'll also add Springer to this with a couple of book articles in perhaps one of the most well-known publisher in the world. This year, our students have also made research contributions. 10 students were involved in 7 research papers, which were presented at noted research conferences in a noted university, in a US university, one of the noted US universities with full scholarship. During the academic year, our students have brought in many intercollegiate prizes. In the VTU sports meet, our students brought as many as 10 gold medals. This represented more than 2/3 of medals won by the engineering college. This resulted in our winning the overall championship at VTU. Our students also did very well at several B-Weekend operations, business plan contests, quizzing. If I were to list individual and group prizes where our students did us proud, that will take an unduly long time. From the records, we have found that this batch has excelled. Very happy to state this over the previous batches in terms of being more social concerns, whether it is about blood donation, teaching students life skills under Samvedana, eye camps and eye donation pledges, student fundraising for social and humanitarian causes, distribution of solar lamps and books to needy, distribution of PCs to needy government schools, among others. I'm sure you will continue to have a thankful heart and a giving heart. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to say that our alumni have students graduated from JKSHIM. These young managers have done us great things, managing partners, area heads or functional heads in organizations of repute. We are proud to state that many of our alumni have gone on to become successful entrepreneurs too. Our faculty members have conducted several programs meant for academics, working executives and managers. Our faculty various institutions in these programs. The Institute has over the last several years undertaken many funded research assignments. The sponsor institutions of NITE and government officials come together and put out important reports in record time. Our institute is also authorized to guide PhD candidates. It has right now 5 scholars at different stages of completion of their doctoral programs. 2 of our faculty colleagues will be getting their PhD this year, and we hope we have another 3 getting their PhDs in 2016. Every year we conduct a conference in December, alternatively national, international. Last year's was the turn of the international conference, which was held in December 2014. This was attended by a large number of foreign and Indian participants. This year, it's the turn of the national conference. Already we have good response from people from all over the country. We are among the select few B schools that have a well-regarded research journal published under its portals. Our journal, Native Management Review, is now signed up with an electronic portal for submission of articles, reviewer interactions, and follow-ups. In the years to come, we will be a noted journal complete with double-blind review process. Research for us means a culture among faculty of critical thinking, inquiry, and innovation, and committing this to the written word. I believe we are traversing a definite path towards strengthening such a culture. Well, ladies and gentlemen, whatever we have achieved during the past 16 years of our existence is a result of dedicated work of the faculty, staff, and students under the direction of our parent body, governing council, and academic council. I would like to register my gratitude to the chairpersons and members of these councils and their wise guidance. Sri Vinay Hegde, President, NIT Education Trust, has been a constant source of unremitting and support to all of us. He is traveling now abroad, so he has sent me his good wishes to all of our young. I wish to also thank those at the group headquarters at Darlakate who, under the leadership of Mr. M. Rajendra, gave us their unstinting support to JKSHIM. We are thankful to estate management in NITE, wardens and support staff of the hostels, resident engineer and his crew, transportation, medical services, infrastructure, and security. Dear students, the staff and faculty at JKSHIM have been most committed in helping you to achieve what we have achieved. Your batch has been the beneficiary of a huge scholarship program rolled out by NITE Education Trust. You are aware of this. I do hope that you go out there and become ambassadors of the. While I heartily congratulate our students, I would also like to thank them for their wholehearted support in all our efforts. Whether it was for pedagogical innovations we successfully introduced, such as learner-centered approaches in enterprise management, seminars on critical or creative thinking, incorporating peer student grades, our efforts to get a scourge of plagiarism from students' reports, and many others are bearing fruit only because of the full buy-in we have from the students. We have used the autonomy we have vis-a-vis VTU most responsibly and intend to make the social space at JKSHIM very vibrant, open, purposeful, and student-centric with an eye on employability. Let me affirm a truth never acknowledged adequately. The students make teachers as much as teachers make students at all levels. Dear students, may this glorious day of success and fulfillment be written letters in your memory. At any time you are around, come again, and please do look up. All of us will be to see you climb the ladder of success and fulfillment. I call upon you to bring glory to your alma mater, your family, your country, and to yourself. May God bless you all. I wish you, on behalf of everyone at JKSHIM, a great future ahead. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir. Flowers are the live and lovely gifts of nature. I now request Dr. N.K. Tingalaya, Chairman of the Academic Council, to florally welcome the esteemed President of this ceremony, Professor Dr. S. Ramananda Shetty. May I now invite our esteemed Director, Dr. K. Sankaran, to florally welcome Sri H. Kumar, our distinguished Chief Guest. Sir. Well, may I now request Dr. R. Krishna Kumar, Professor and Postgraduate Program Coordinator of our institute, to present the students for handing over of certificates. I also cordially invite our distinguished Chief Guest, Sri H. Kumar, the Managing Director of MRPL, to award the certificates, and I request our please, sir.
Ashwini Kamath, you. Chetan Shettigar, T. Daryl O'Neill, Korea. Dilshad Donald Melvin Barboza, Rosa. Ganesh Gaurav Rao T. Glenn Cleven D'Souza, Jomi Rachel Thomas, Maitri Nayak, Nita, Nita E. Nityananda,